Review number 3 for the night. Olight. This is the BALDR Pro. It has a green laser and a light. Let's see. And it adjusts, or you turn the laser on by adjusting this bezel. I'll try not to blind you. You can do just the light, laser, and the light. You can't see the laser when I dialed that, or just the laser, okay? And it's just these buttons on the side to push, okay? Let's get the controversy with Olight out of the way. Remember a couple years back when Samsung produced a phone, one of the Galaxies, I think, and it was exploding. They used a shitty battery manufacturer, all right? They replaced the batteries. Do y'all still buy some Samsung products? I'm pretty sure a lot of you do. Not all of you are using iPhones, all right? Olight used a shitty battery manufacturer. Those batteries were out of spec. Those batteries explode. Someone fucking died at my local Meijer. Yeah, it was the Meijer, which is kind of like a Walmart. Because they had an Olight flashlight in their pocket and it fucking exploded and fucking killed them. I'm sure it wasn't a big explosion, but you know, it fucking burned them real bad. They died. I'm pretty sure they died. But they were, yeah. They have hence changed battery manufacturers. Again, you buy Samsungs, don't worry about it exploding anymore. Well, you only get sued once before you're like, I'm not using that battery. I'm not using that company again, all right? That being said, other complaints about them. Oh, the batteries don't last. Well, how long is a firefight? I mean, if you're in an hour-long firefight, if you're using your flashlight for an hour, okay, are you really, how the fuck long? You know how long people usually use their light? That's it, okay? It's a couple minutes max, all right? Yes, this TLR1 is gonna remain brighter for longer, okay? The voltage drops in the rechargeable battery in this thing, and guess what? The light's not gonna be as bright. It comes with the territory. But this, I got on sale for $120. This HL1 is $100. This is a little more expensive. Comes with laser. Well, you know, a TLR8 is what, 150 to 200 depending on where you get it. A TLR2 is about $300. The Surefire X400, I think that's right around the $300 mark. I'd have to look again, it's been forever. So listen, you don't got the money. If you can accept the downfalls of this thing, and again, I wouldn't worry about them exploding anymore, then yeah, you know, hey, if you're not, you know, if you use this for fucking self-defense, you know, you're not going into combat with it, you're using it for self-defense, yeah, go for it. It's gonna work, it's gonna be fine. You're not gonna have to worry about it. I literally leave this by my bed, put it back on the charger every fucking night, not a big deal. Works awesome, okay? Holsters with this light, you're gonna need the Surefire holsters. I found out the hard way that Streamlight, because I bought one of the Surefire duty holsters. I forget what it is, but I needed one for the red dot. But I bought it for the X300, and guess what? This fits fine. This shit fits Surefire holsters. Streamlight, found out the hard way, this also fits that. So my duty holster that for my Surefire, which I didn't need to fucking buy. I could just bought a Streamlight one and it would have fucking worked fine. You know, you live, you learn. But the only real thing that I have, real negative that I've actually experienced out of this thing so far is, like with most lasers, and again, I had that same problem with my TLR8. I think I did a review on that a while ago. There's no audible or tactile clicks from the, where is it? There it is. On this side, I can't tell if you can probably see it, I see it. There's no audible or tactile clicks when you're changing that with the little Allen wrench, when you're adjusting the zero. So you're gonna spend more ammo than necessary to fucking zero this thing. Now, what did I do? I zeroed the hollow sun first. I put the laser on where I zeroed the hollow sun, and since I want the laser zeroed closer than I zeroed the hollow sun. Yeah, I just adjusted from there. So I didn't have to use, wasn't too bad. If you're gonna do that and you don't have a red dot, I recommend just zeroing it to, you know, when you're looking down your sights, you know, have the green, the dot or the laser resting on top of, you know, right at your point of impact of your, or point of aim of your sights, and then adjust from there, and you probably save a little bit of time and a little bit of money and ammo. That being said, what else? Oh yeah, I wanted this, if you're asking why I don't have these zeroed at the same spot, this one I zeroed for 10 yards, and this one I believe I zeroed it for 5. My view of lasers is we use them when we don't have time to look down our sights, be it from the hip, be it shit's just moving too fast. Lasers are super easy to use with practice, okay? Super easy to use with practice. Do not blame your lack of practice on a design failure, okay? People like to say, and I have a range instructor that says this, you spend more time looking for the laser than you are shooting. Used to say the same thing about the red dot. And his response, will you knock it off? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Used to say the same thing about red dots till he got a red dot. Now he says, well, most people, you know, spend more time looking for the red dot than they do the, you know, shooting. I'm like, well, how many rounds downrange have they put with that red dot? Or in this case, a laser. Well, you know, it's the first time shooting. Yeah, no shit. No shit, Sherlock. You have to practice with it. But once you're practiced with it, it's exponentially easier. Neither of these two things, definitely not the laser, are designed to be precision. This much more than a laser, all right? Laser, you put it, center mass on the target and squeeze the damn trigger, all right? I'm not looking for groups this big at 25 yards. I'm looking for groups chest size as fast as you can. That's it. Okay? Could you slow down and make them much tighter group? Absolutely. Could you get groups like this with a laser? Absolutely. That time you're using aiming, be it with the iron sights, the red dot, and this, trying to make small groups, just isn't realistic. In reality, you're going to put fucking chest size groups into the chest of someone in under 25 feet, or 125 feet. You know, you'll be less than 10 yards and just mag dump, okay? You get all the bullets onto the target, you're good. And this makes that easier, and this makes that easier. And as I said in the TLR 8 review, I can squeeze a trigger and put it on a 5 or 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper at 7 yards a lot faster with a laser than I can with iron sights. The iron sights, there's a noticeable slowdown. The laser, close enough to center, close enough to center, close enough to center, close enough to center. As long as I got a decent trigger pull, they're all gonna hit paper, okay? Guess what fits? Right in center mass of my chest. And I'm a small guy, all right? 5 by 11 sheet of paper, you know? So that being said, again, this is a good product. Don't let the hype, you know, make sure you charge it every night. Don't let the hype, or the worry about it exploding get to you, because they've changed battery manufacturers just like Samsung did. If you have a Samsung in your pocket and you're worried about Olights exploding, I hate you. I hate you with a passion. Anyway, so now this gun is completely reviewed. If I missed something on any of these on the proper video, you know, make the comment and I'll address you in the comments, because I'm sure I forgot something. So you all have a great night.